something just slightly different, with no canner, and it is called lacto fermentation. I was gifted a lovely jar of mushrooms with artichoke hearts. It was a condiment. Unfortunately, it was soaking in oil, and I'm not really a fan of oil and products sitting in oil. So, but I did enjoy the idea of having this available to me. So I thought, well, why don't I create some of my own mushroom condiment? And it's really easy. Just a jar, mason jar, a couple of spices, mushrooms of your choice, and if you want to add other things, you probably could. So, okay, I'm going to put about a tablespoon of, maybe a little more, of parsley, 3 cloves of garlic, and I'm going to add 2 little hot peppers, something my husband probably would enjoy. And then I'm going to add the mushrooms. I found these lovely, tiny button mushrooms that I just washed the heck out of. Don't even have to cut them up or anything. So I'm going to add them to the mason jar. Oh, before I do that, you want to add about a tablespoon of coarse salt, sea salt. It cannot be iodized salt, because that will interfere with the process. It is basically salt and water that preserves the food. I've done this with pickles and sauerkraut, but now's not the time of year for pickles. So, and this is great. It doesn't quite fill the jar, which is fine. That's what I want, because you want to leave room for, looks like I missed a bit, you want to leave room to make sure that everything is covered in water. Okay, I've also got I've got water that is not tap water, and it has to be no chlorine. Everything has to be, so I've used bottled water here. Just a moment. Okay, so I've added the water. I need a little bit more here. And as I said, you do not want chlorinated water for this process at all. And all we do at this point is ensure that everything is underneath the water. And I've put a bit too much, so there we go. So I've just used a small mason jar in this wide mouth jar. It fits perfectly in there, this little tiny mason jar, and it'll hold everything underneath the water. If it is not held underneath the water, you could have mold growing, and that's something we don't want. Okay, that's the process. Now all we do is put a lid on it, not tight, because air will be escaping. This will be fermenting, and I have found that I do get a bit of leakage when I do these, so I always set them in a container to catch any extra. Now, I've heard people say do it tight. I don't do this tight, and you have to make sure that you burp it to allow gases out every day. Let this sit. Okay, what we have here is what's termed lacto fermented mushrooms. I use this process to make pickles, to make sauerkraut, and to make hot pepper rings. You can use it for a multitude of other vegetables, but that's usually what the process that I use for those ones that I've named. And this is the first time I'm trying it with button mushrooms. So, hope you enjoyed this video, and hopefully my mushrooms will be very tasty. Thank you for watching, and goodbye for now.